Hi there. Now, the United Kingdom has invited India and they want India to join AUKUS. What is AUKUS? AUKUS is a military alliance, yeah, or not exactly alliance, but military grouping of three countries. And those three countries are United States of America, the United Kingdom, and Australia. Now, UK wants India should join that grouping. Uh, Along with the United States and Australia, India is already there in Quad, the quadrilateral dialogues. But Quad is not officially a military grouping, whereas AUKUS is. So, should India join or India should not join? As per me, it is not just a geopolitical thing, but also geo-economic, and that is the reason the United Kingdom wants India to join because there are contracts and contracts of the submarines, and I think India may give these contracts to France. Why France? Because already we are buying a lot of Rafale aircraft from France, and UK as well as US will want that they should supply India with nuclear powered submarines. But the issue is their companies, the United Kingdom as well as United States companies, they are right now busy with orders they have already taken for Australia. And they will be supplying the last batch to Australia around 2032, or even it may extend. So if even we give the order to US companies or to UK companies, it will take a lot of time in production and the supply of submarines to India. So I think France is a better choice. Why better choice? Because French companies right now they are free, and they can supply in a quicker way, more effectively, and even it may cost less to us, because we should not forget about the bureaucratic and diplomatic standoff between US, UK versus France, when those submarine orders were snatched by these two countries from France for Australia. So I think I think India will not join and should not join, because it will take us away from France, and we are. I think France is a dependable friend and partner, even in the UN Security Council. Plus, if you join a military grouping, Quad is not a military grouping officially. So, if you are joining any military grouping, then your foreign policy also it is being carried away with them. So, India does not loses its foreign policy autonomy, and I don't think that India will lose the foreign policy autonomy by going with these guys in this grouping. So that is also one big aspect that India should not join, and I think India will not join. These are the two main aspects of well. Some people are also saying that it will activate anti India actions by China much more. India is not worried about it. And India, let me be very clear, India is looking in the eyes of Chinese where it should. So that thing won't come into picture and consideration. But yes, for India, the foreign policy autonomy is very important, and we are not going to leave it. Number one. Number two, we should not be very much dependent on Western English speaking countries, that is US and UK. Already we have distributed the portfolio of our defense imports between France, Israel, United States, Russia, all these countries. So why should we be more dependent on the Anglo-Saxon countries? I think India will not join. I think there are some questions. Sir, do you think France also charge high prices on their products, brother? Uh, every company, every country in the defense manufacturing complex is charging much more than what they spend in the production as well as R&D. So any country charges, but Americans charges more than anybody. Good morning. Yes, Indian Nepo, good morning. Prince also drew a video on Iran and Israel tension and Azerbaijan Iran relations. Yes, I will do it. And you should also not forget that Azerbaijan and Iran are close, but Iran did not supported Azerbaijan in the last war with Armenia. Similarly, is Azerbaijan and Israel, they are having very close diplomatic relationship as well as defense relationship. One of the I think he was political attaché there in Israeli embassy in New Delhi. I was in touch with him, and before he was posted in India, he was working as a diplomat, Israeli diplomat in Azerbaijan, and Azerbaijan is also importing a lot of drones, not only from Turkey but also from Israel. So it's a very complex relationship, and all these stans in Central Asia, let it be Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Azerbaijan, these countries are very close to Israel. They are having very good diplomatic relationship when it comes to Israel. So I will make a separate video about Azerbaijan-Iran relationship as well as Iran and Israel tension. Any other question, you can write it in the comment box. I will try to answer. Yes, one more question is there. France is not giving engine technology to India. Still, it's in discussion level. See, uh, any country tries to keep the edge cutting technology secrets with them. The best one to share with India is Russia, and followed by France. So we go with all both of these countries when it comes to joint manufacturing. Number one, we go with Russia because they share their technology with us. Then comes the number of France. US comes the last of them, and governmental reason is also there. Plus, their private companies, they don't want to share the technology, the edge cutting or sensitive technology. Okay, any other question? You put in the comment box. I'll answer it. Bye bye. Jai Hind.